Did you know that within just 7 seconds, people decide whether they like you or not? And the craziest part, most of it has nothing to do with looks. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 powerful psychological tricks that will instantly make you more likable, more confident, and more attractive without changing a single thing about your appearance. If you master these, people won't just notice you, they'll remember you. Let's dive in. So let me ask you, have you ever met someone who just had that thing? You know what I'm talking about. That person who walks into a room and instantly people want to be around them. They shake hands, they smile, they speak, and within moments the energy shifts. It's almost as if they have a magnetic force pulling people toward them. And then there's the opposite. Ever met someone who just doesn't quite fit? Maybe they try too hard. Maybe they dominate the conversation. Maybe they're too stiff, too closed off. Whatever it is, something is missing. People don't warm up to them. They don't connect. And that, my friends, makes all the difference. So what is it? What makes the first person so likable, so engaging, so effortlessly charming? And why does the second person struggle? Is it genetics? Is it luck? No. It's understanding. It's a simple set of psychological principles that determine how we respond to others' principles that, once learned, can transform the way you interact with the world. Now, let me be clear, this is not about manipulation. This is not about tricks or deception. No, this is about mastering the art of human connection. This is about becoming the kind of person who naturally attracts people, the kind of person others want to be around. Because when you get this right, doors open, opportunities arise, people listen, respect, and remember you. And the best part, you don't have to change who you are. You don't have to fake it. You don't have to pretend to be someone you're not. In fact, the opposite is true. The more authentic you are, the more real, the more honest, the more people will like you. But the key is learning how to present yourself in a way that creates instant rapport, instant trust, instant connection. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. But Jim, I'm just not naturally charismatic. Let me tell you something, charisma isn't something you're born with. It's something you build, like a muscle, like a skill, like anything worth having in life, it can be developed. You just need to know what to focus on. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. 5 powerful principles that will change the way you interact with people forever. 5 simple yet profound shifts in how you approach conversations, how you listen, how you engage, and how you make people feel. Because that's the secret, isn't it? It's not about impressing people, it's about making them feel good. It's about making them feel important, valued, and understood. You see, we live in a world where everyone is busy, distracted, and caught up in their own lives. Most people are not truly seen, not truly heard. And when you become the person who changes that, the person who actually listens, who actually cares, who actually understands, you become unforgettable. So if you've ever felt like you struggle to connect, if you've ever wondered why some people seem to attract others effortlessly while you feel invisible, if you've ever wished you had the confidence, the charm, the presence to make a lasting impact, then you're in the right place. Because by the time we're done, you won't just hope people like you. You'll know how to make it happen, not through force, not through effort, but through understanding the fundamental truth of human nature. People like people who make them feel good. And let me tell you something, if you want to make an impact on people, if you want to build relationships that matter, you have to understand one simple truth. People love to talk about themselves. It's human nature. Every person walking this earth has a deep desire to feel important, to be heard, to be understood. And the moment you give someone that gift, the moment you show them that you are genuinely interested in them, you become someone they naturally want to be around. Most people go through life trying to impress others. They talk about their accomplishments, their opinions, their stories, thinking that if they shine bright enough, people will be drawn to them. But the real secret to being liked, to building strong connections, isn't in talking, it's in listening. It's in shifting the focus from you to them, because when someone feels like you truly care about them, when they sense that you are not just hearing their words, but actually listening, something powerful happens. They begin to associate you with that warm, rare feeling of being valued. Now, this isn't about pretending. It's not about nodding along, waiting for your turn to speak. No, it has to be real. You have to care. You have to want to understand the person in front of you. You have to be genuinely curious. Ask them about their interests, their goals, their experiences. And when they answer, don't just listen to respond, listen to understand. Pay attention to the little details. Notice the things that light them up. When you do this, you're doing something most people fail to do. You're making them feel significant. And here's the magic: when you make people feel important, they naturally start to like you. They don't know why, they just do. Because at the end of the day, people don't remember every word you say. They don't remember every story you tell, but they do remember how you made them feel. And if every time they talk to you, they walk away feeling seen, heard, and appreciated, they'll keep coming back. So if you want to be liked, don't focus on being interesting. Focus on being interested. Because when you master that, you won't have to chase connections. They'll come to you naturally. Have you ever had a conversation with someone and felt an instant connection as if you'd known them for years? It wasn't because they had the perfect words or some special charm. It was something deeper, something almost invisible. You see, people don't just connect through words. They connect through energy, body language, and rhythm. And when two people are truly in sync, something fascinating happens. They start to mirror each other without even realizing it. Their tone, their gestures, their expressions all naturally align. It's a sign of trust, of comfort, of understanding. And the best part, you can create this feeling with anyone if you know how. Now, this isn't about copying someone outright. That would feel unnatural, even strange. No, this is about subtly matching the way someone speaks, the way they move, the energy they bring into a conversation. If they talk fast and excitedly, bring a little more enthusiasm into your voice. If they're soft-spoken and calm, slow down, ease into the conversation with the same gentle presence. When you do this, you send a powerful subconscious message: we are alike, we understand each other. We are on the same page. You see, people like people who are like them. It's just how we're wired. The moment someone recognizes something familiar in you, whether it's the way you talk, the way you gesture, or even the way you carry yourself, they feel a sense of connection. They feel comfortable. And comfort leads to trust, and trust leads to likability. But this isn't just about words and gestures, it's also about emotions. If someone is excited about something, match that excitement. If they're sharing something serious, respect the moment and mirror their energy. This is what builds real rapport. Most people go into conversations focused on themselves, what they want to say, how they were perceived. But when you focus on aligning with them, you create an environment where they feel safe, understood, and appreciated. And here's where the magic happens. When you do this naturally, people don't know why they like you, they just do. They feel drawn to you, they feel connected. They walk away thinking there's something about that person. I just enjoy talking to them. And that's what makes relationships thrive, whether in business, friendships, or even chance encounters. The key is subtlety. Too much and it feels forced, too little and the connection isn't there. But when you find the right balance, when you master the art of mirroring in a way that feels natural, you will never struggle to connect with people again. Because when people feel understood, they feel valued. And when they feel valued, they open up, they trust, and they remember you. There's something powerful about a well-placed compliment. It has the ability to change someone's mood, brighten their day, and even make them see themselves in a new light. But the truth is, not all compliments are created equal. Some fall flat, others feel forced, and then there are those rare, special ones that make a person light up inside. Those are the kind of compliments that create connection, that build rapport, that make people remember you in a positive way. The kind that don't just make people like you, they make people feel good about themselves when they're around you. And that, my friends, is a rare and valuable thing. Now, most people think of compliments in the most basic way, telling someone they look nice or that they did a good job. And while those are fine, they don't carry much weight. A compliment that truly lands is one that is specific and genuine. When you notice something unique about a person and acknowledge it in a way that feels real, it doesn't just flatter them, it validates them. Think about it. Someone tells you you're a great person, it's nice but vague. But if they say you have a way of making people feel comfortable and valued in conversation, it's a rare quality. Now that's a compliment that sticks. Why? Because it's not just words, it's an observation. It shows that you actually see them, that you're paying attention, that you recognize something special about who they are. And let me tell you, people crave that. People remember that. Now here's where it gets interesting. When you give a thoughtful, sincere compliment, you trigger something in the other person. A warmth, an appreciation, a sense of liking you in return. That's the magic of compliments. They don't just make the other person feel good, they create a positive association with you. And that's why the right compliment given at the right moment can instantly make someone like you. But here's the key, it has to be real. People can sense flattery that isn't sincere. A compliment should never feel like a strategy or a manipulation. It should come from a place of genuine appreciation. If you go through life looking for things to admire in people, not only will you make more meaningful connections, but you'll start seeing the good in people everywhere you go. And when you do that, people will naturally feel drawn to you. And don't just compliment the obvious. Compliment effort, not just results. Compliment character, not just appearance. Can compliment something they might not even realize is special about them. When you do that, you give them something far more valuable than words. You give them a new way to see themselves. So if you want to make people like you instantly, start by making them feel something. See the good in them. Speak it out loud. And watch as the world opens up to you in ways you never imagined. There's a simple yet powerful truth about human nature. When someone gives us something, we feel the need to give back. It's called the law of reciprocity. And it governs so much of how we interact with people, even when we don't realize it. This principle is deeply wired into us, shaping our relationships, our decisions, and our emotions. And when you understand how it works, you can use it to create instant connections, build trust, and make people genuinely like you. Think about it. Have you ever had someone do something kind for you and suddenly you felt an urge to return the favor? Maybe a friend bought you coffee. And the next time you were out, you instinctively wanted to buy theirs. Or perhaps someone gave you a compliment. And moments later, you found yourself saying something nice back to them. That's reciprocity in action. We are wired to keep things balanced. When we receive, we feel the need to give. And the person who gives first is the one who sets that energy in motion. Now, here's where this becomes powerful. If you want to make people like you, be the one who gives first. But don't think of this just in material terms. It's not about gifts or favors. It's about energy, kindness, and generosity in all forms. Give your time, give your attention, give your appreciation, give your operation. Give a helping hand. When you walk into a conversation with a mindset of giving rather than taking, you immediately set the tone for how that relationship will unfold. Most people do the opposite. They enter relationships wondering, what can I get? Or how can this benefit me? And because of that, they struggle. People can sense when someone is only interested in what they can take. But when you flip that mindset, when you start thinking, how can I add value? How can I contribute? People notice. And more importantly, they respond. The beauty of this principle is that giving doesn't have to be grand. It can be something as simple as sharing a sincere compliment, offering words of encouragement, or truly listening when someone speaks. Small acts of generosity create a ripple effect. They make people feel good, and because of reciprocity, they make people want to give that feeling back to you. And here's the magic. When you make giving a habit, you don't just make people like you, you become someone they respect, trust, and appreciate. You create an invisible bond, one that leads to deeper connections, greater opportunities, and a network of people who genuinely want to support you. So if you ever find yourself wondering how to get more out of relationships, start by asking, how can I give more? Give first and watch as the world gives back to you in ways you never expected. People don't remember facts. They don't remember statistics. They don't even remember most of what you say, but they will remember how you made them feel. And nothing makes people feel more connected to you than a good story. Stories are powerful. They bypass logic and go straight to emotion. They create images in the mind, stir feelings in the heart, and make messages unforgettable. If you want people to like you, to listen to you, to remember you, learn the art of storytelling. Think about it. When was the last time someone impressed you just by listing facts? Probably never. But what about the last time someone told you a great story? You leaned in, you got engaged, you felt something. That's because stories create connection. They allow people to see themselves in your words, to relate, feel like they know you. And when people feel like they know you, they start to like you. Now, this doesn't mean you have to be a professional speaker or have some dramatic, life-changing experience to share. The best stories are the simple ones. The ones about real life, about lessons learned, about small moments that carry big meaning. A well-told personal story can make even a casual conversation feel meaningful. It's not about trying to impress, it's about sharing something real. And here's the key. Good storytelling isn't just about what you say, but how you say it. A great story has emotion, it has rhythm, it has pauses that make people hang on to every word. It's not just a retelling of events, it's an experience you invite the listener into. When you tell a story with warmth, with energy, with authenticity, people don't just listen, they feel it. And that's what makes it stick. The best part, when you tell a good story, people don't just remember the story, they remember you. They associate you with the emotions they felt in that moment. And that, my friends, is what creates lasting relationship. So if you want to connect with people, don't just share facts. Don't just talk about what you do. Share stories, share moments. Share the things that shaped you, the lessons you've learned, the little victories and failures along the way. Because when you do that, you don't just communicate, you connect. And connection is what makes people like you, trust you, and want to be around you.